Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Michelle Alba and I'm here with Jennifer Panza, and we're so grateful to provide our members with an awesome time to just really answer questions that you might be having, and also introduce to you an awesome new series of offerings that we can really maximize our membership of Doterra and the follow through for people that want to work on boosting their immune system, helping themselves with navigate through any muscle tension, pain, discomforts, and also helping to balance our moods. And essential oils are so wonderful to help shift our perception of stress. And so many people right now especially are going through a lot of changes and a lot of challenges of sleep. You know, we're worrying, there's election, COVID, all these different things that are bombarding our system. And so I'm personally really grateful to have the essential oils, the vitamins that I use to help me, to give me that extra support right now that I feel is part of the reason why I'm navigating through these challenges really well. And so if people can comment, what are your challenges? What are your primary challenges right now? And then also, if you have any specific questions that you want us to address today, just comment below. And hello, Jennifer. Thanks for being co-teaching today with me.
Oh my gosh, I love whenever I get the chance to teach with Michelle. We have so much fun together, and I think that we're both on the same mission, which is, it's one thing to just smell an oil and to have them sitting on your shelf to make your house look pretty, or to smell pretty, but it's really another level to really truly integrate healing and integrate rituals of self-healing into your practice and into your life. And I know that Michelle and I are both really passionate about that, and each of you, now that you are, you have your doTERRA membership, you can actually use your oils for so many more things than you might know. So classes like this, where we can do some continuing education and really truly nurture and nourish your information and your knowledge, is what we love to do, because that creates empowerment. And we believe that when women are empowered, especially when it comes to our health and our wellness and our emotional state, then anything is possible when it comes to what we can do in the world. And so tonight is all about you guys. It's all about treating yourself, and it's all about really digging in. I love some of the things that you guys are typing in the chat here, of some of the things that are holding you back from feeling at your optimal self, and some of the challenges that you might have. So I'm seeing here some things, fatigue, screen fatigue, allergies, feeling muscle tension, necks and legs, definitely sleep. You didn't know about the doTERRA vitamins, so we'll definitely talk about those. Sinuses, ears, and tension headaches. So if there are more things that come up for you as we go through the class, definitely share them, but we're going to touch on some of the big ones that are concerns right now for everyone, which is stress, right? So a lot of times this fatigue that you're mentioning, and even tension in our body, can be caused by stress. And we know that stress, as we experience it in our body, is really changing our physiological state, right? It's putting us in this fight or flight state, where we're increasing those hormones like cortisol in our body and in our bloodstream. And that can have, we're not used to, our physiology is designed to, if we were being attacked by a bear or something out in nature, that we would like have the energy to scramble and run away. But in today's modern world, like, that bear might be the elections, that bear might be COVID, it might be some stressors that are taking a burden on, putting a burden on us and our bodies. And our body responds the same way as if we were being eaten by a bear, right? It's like your body's like, you get the email or you see the thing on the news, and it's like you're instantly in that fight or flight state. So I'm curious for you guys to type in the chat, what are some of the stressors in your life right now? What are some of the things that are stressing you out, and how does that manifest in your body? Is it showing up as that head tension? Is it showing up as tightness? Is it in your feet? Is it in your hips? Where is stress appearing in your life? Tension in the neck and shoulders. Yep. And luckily we have a nice intimate class today, so you guys are getting the special treatment the added bonus is showing up in tension, constant submission deadlines, showing up in your head, feet, digestive system, hands. Yeah. So this stress, right, can have a huge effect on our entire body. And it can really put a lot of our natural systems completely out of whack. So, and then the other thing to ask is, how is that tension, right? How is that stress affecting the things in your life? So what would your life be like? Let's just dream for a second. What would your life be like if you could curb some of this stress? How would you feel if you didn't have the tension in your hands and your feet, or the digestive issues, or in the neck and shoulders? What would your life be like? Just type in the chat. Let's just play along here with a little vision casting. What would be some things that would change in your life? What would you have the freedom or the energy to be able to do that you aren't able to do now because of stress? Would it be that you are able to spend more time with someone in particular? Would it be that you could focus on a hobby that you perhaps don't have the energy or the time to do now? Maybe it would affect your job, your finances, perhaps attracting a partner, or staying with a particular partner. Maybe it's traveling, whatever it might be. What would be the shift in your life if you were to rid your life of stress? What would a positive change be? So I'm seeing here, connecting more with friends, with a partner, drawing, writing poetry again, right? Some of the things maybe you stopped because it's too overwhelming, it's too stressful too. Sure. Yeah, and this can show up in so many ways in our life. Michelle, what do you see with your clients mostly, how stress affects them in their bodies and how that affects them in their fullest potential?
I think the waking up in the morning is a big one for people, where they feel that they slept, but they're tired. So this sense of, I just want to stay in bed, or maybe their mood when they're in the morning, they wish they could just be more upbeat in general. I think this is one that I hear a lot. And I really think that's one of the signs of hormonal imbalance, where we just don't have that natural energy. You know, we're running on that overdrive cortisol and lethargy, and just not as motivated. I hear that a lot. Burnout, overwhelm.
For sure. And I love what Lisa says. It wouldn't take up my energy of focusing on it, right? That's huge, because when we're stressed, it's like so much energy just goes into like self-preservation, and it's like we hyper focus on like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed, and like it keeps that vicious cycle keeps continuing, right? 100%. So that's the big one. The next one let's talk about is pain, right? Pain is a huge one. This is Michelle's wheelhouse. So let's figure out how a little bit of the pain, right? Stress is happening in the body, and then also muscle tension and pain in the body.
So also emotional pain ties in with that pain in the body. So do you have resentment? Are you bitter about something? It's like a gray cloud over us, where we think about the past, or we're dwelling, maybe family members, or we're sad about a situation with a family member. So those are other aspects of the pain and discomfort that the oils help us so much navigate through our emotions, emotional resilience. But which a lot of times we feel emotionally depleted. And so I wonder if anybody's going through any of that.
Yeah, so type in the chat if you're having any emotional grievances, any feelings of loss, and then also how that's showing up in your body, right? So I see muscle tension, neck and legs. You know, sometimes guilt shows up in our hips or our feet. Grief can show up in our lungs or our heart space. Too much thinking can show up as headaches or tension in our head. Motivation is an issue. Sure, 100%. So beautiful. So there are some things that we can do, right, with the oils, which we're going to get into in a second. But I think it's really important for us to just be honest, right? And when we're doing calls like this, I think sometimes as women, we have the you know, kind of like, it's fine, like we put on this kind of front, like everything's okay. And when we do that, right, we're not really tapping into our truth and what's really happening inside of us. So tonight we're going to explore different ways that we can work with stress and pain in the body for sure. And then last but not least, given the current climate and the situation of the affairs of the world, we are going to be talking about immune system. Type in the chat 111 if you are interested in having a super strong immune system this fall, heading into our traditional flu season, and you are ready to make sure that your body is strong and healthy and you have everything that you need to really make sure that your body, isn't as susceptible to some of the germs and the bacteria and the virus that are going around in the world, and you can stay safe and keep your family safe. Great, everyone's on the same page with that. Beautiful. So as Michelle mentioned, Doterra has come out with these really cool wellness kits that are basically their targeted support for these 3 issues that we are talking about. And what I love about them is that they made them incredibly affordable. So I'm just gonna go, Michelle, if you wouldn't mind making me a co-host, that way I can share my screen. We can just quickly go over some of these brand new wellness kits and what they have inside of them so that you guys can see if it's a good fit for you and really get yourself on a wellness program that can change your holiday season, really, right? Because we're basically in Q4 right now, where we are taking our, maybe our goals from 2020, maybe some of them have shifted, right? And we're figuring out, like, what do we want to finish the year strong with? And focusing on our mind and body is one of the most beautiful ways for us to do that. So, so I'm just going to share my screen here if I can get this going. So I love Doterra because they're a company that, of course, they make essential oils, but they're really actually committed to supporting our transformation of healthcare, right? I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think that the healthcare system in the United States can use improvement, and especially when it comes in terms of prevention and creating healthy habits and rituals. So this wellness program is super simple, it's super easy, and I think it's really cute too, because you can see right here these cute little bags that they come in. I'm all about it. So oops, hold on, let me see if I popped it off there. Hold on one second. Okay, so how it works is basically you're gonna pick your wellness path, and that can be either stress, pain, or immune system. And then basically what Doterra has designed is a really simple way that you can get the products that are going to really support your wellness needs for that time period, right? And then you can repeat the same path because you go through those products, or you can switch to a different one. So we'd love for you guys to type in the chat which one of the 3, which one would you want to try first? Stress, which one is more important? Stress, pain, or immune relief for the next 3 months? We're going to go over all 3, but just curious, which one is the most important to you? And then maybe you can rank number 2 and 3 in the chat, and let us know which one is the top priority for you, which one is the middle, and then which one is the last of those 3. And then I've got my husband and my son walking out the window. So cute, my stepson. Amazing. Great. And so the next thing to consider is how it works, which is choosing this wellness program, right? So we're picking a path. I'm not sure what you guys put in the chat. Maybe Michelle could read those for me.
It says I'm stuck between pain and immune and stress, and the other person's stress.
Pain and immune. Okay, cool. So we can focus on those for sure. So basically you just pick, the path, right? You pick the immunity, you pick the pain, or you pick the mind and mood, and you go from there. So let's talk first about the one that you guys said is the most popular for you, which is
pain or stress.
Pain or stress. Okay, here we go. So let's do stress first, the mind and mood kit. So stress is right here. So basically how it works is the first month you get these amazing, amazing products. Adaptive, which is a pill, the Adaptive Roller, Balance Little Travel Deodorant, and the Balance Essential Oil in this little beautiful case. Michelle, what are your favorite things that you've seen from people with these products that are dealing with stress?
The ones adaptive, I mean, everyone loves adaptive. That's a great one for people when you go to work, for example. If you are going somewhere for work, the adaptive roller, I use it personally and I put it on my neck a lot if I'm feeling overwhelmed or if I'm writing for a long time because I've been at my laptop. And yeah, so I think the adaptive is a great one because it's a blend. And balance is so awesome to use in our diffuser. It's very grounding and it's also very calming at the same time.
100%. And the capsules, right, they're actually super interesting because they have GABA, which is a hormone that is produced in our bodies, and it really helps us to calm down and relax. It also has lavender essential oil and copaiba in it, which is just kind of like a CBD oil. And when you take this capsule, I remember when doTERRA first came out with it, I was standing behind a woman getting a tea at the hotel in the morning at the conference. And she turned around and she said, "Oh my gosh, have you tried the new Adaptive yet?" And for me, stress isn't my number one. So I hadn't tried them yet. And she said she's been suffering from deep, severe anxiety and stress for a long time. She said that after taking the adaptive pills, she was the first time in 10 years that she had felt her heart not racing so much because of that constant stress that she was feeling on a day-to-day basis. And there are so many testimonials. I encourage you guys to check that out and look at them, because this, of all of the pills for stress relief, is incredibly effective. And together, right, this is such a great little stress kit. So I recommend you take the pills 1 to 2 times a day. You rub the adaptive on. You can use the balance on your wrist or in the diffuser. And then, of course, the deodorant. You can swap out your Dove or your antiperspirant for the balance, which is a more natural option and is one of my favorite ways to get essential oils in my body, is actually putting it on in my armpits in my deodorant. And then what's super cool about this program is the next month, you actually get a whole set of other products. So you get the adaptive blend that is the full blend, not in the roller. So you can add that to the diffuser. You get wild orange, which is the oil of abundance, lavender touch, black spruce, which we know is great for stress and anxiety. And then you get this mini body butter. So you can actually make your own body butter. And Michelle, of course, I'm sure you guys know how to massage yourself with those oils and truly nurture and support yourself with those delicious smelling oils.
And the black spruce, we actually mentioned that one before. It's the one for stability. It's very grounding, and it's also awesome for healing our generational fears. If you have had family stress, it really helps you to clear out. I use this one a lot in my diffuser with lavender at night, black spruce. And it's just a very, very beautiful, grounding, calming oil. It's one of my favorites, actually.
100%. I love that. And then on the 3rd month, you get lavender, a bottle of lavender, because by then you're probably out, because that's a few months down the road. Cedarwood, which is another one of those grounded, woody smells that some people were mentioning in the chat, that you want to feel more grounded, more connected, right? Adaptive spray. This is a pillow spray. They actually don't even sell this. This is an exclusive item just for this wellness kit. As well as Serenity spray, which you also cannot get any other way except for through the wellness program. You get Citrus Bliss, which basically smells like happiness in a bottle. Just all of those amazing citrus oils with vanilla. The Balanced Touch, which is great to throw on as a roller, to just have in your purse to be able to roll on when you need it, and bath salts. And you can add the lavender and the cedarwood into the bath salts to have a really super relaxing, nurture yourself bath. So you can kind of see the progression here, right? So month 1, we're really focusing on getting the support that you need to curb that stress and anxiety. And then the 2nd month, it's all about nurturing yourself with that self massage. And then the 3rd month, it's all about taking time to take relaxing baths and create rituals in your life that are going to support your mental health and wellness and support relaxation.
Yeah, and I just want to mention, Jen, I'm writing here how Citrus Bliss is one of my all-time favorites for lifting up my mood and just it just snaps you out of any if you're feeling kind of low energy or tired because it has wild orange lemon, it has grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, which is all about worthiness and abundance, tangerine, clementine, and vanilla. And so that one little Citrus Bliss is a really powerful oil that I love that one. I use it a lot in my diffuser during the day.
100%. For sure. And it's so easy, right? So how it works is it's just $75 a month when you sign up, and then all of these will change in your cart, and each month they'll send you the different order. So you don't have to really worry about what you're getting and having to pick everything, and they also bundle them together. So it's so much cheaper to order them this way than if you were to order each of the individual items. Plus you get the really cool reusable bag that put your oils in. Great. So then let's talk a little bit about the next one, which is the pain, right? So that was the second most popular one here, which we want to definitely cover. So this one I really love because you can really see physical results really fast when you are dealing with your stress in your, in your physical body, right? So Deep Blue is the superhero for all things pain, and there are a couple of things in this first kit that I absolutely love. The first one is these Deep Blue, little Deep Blue rub samples, and these are great because they're quick, they're easy. You can throw them in your bag if you're on the go. It comes with that ball, like a tension relief roller you can roll around on. You can put it on, put it on the floor and massage your feet on. And the Deep Blue, the star of this is the Deep Blue polyphenol complex. And this has things like frankincense and turmeric in it. And it's a super duper powerful anti-inflammatory. So when we have soreness or we have pain in our body, this is incredible for really helping to reduce that pain. It's a pill that you can take 1 to 3 times a day, depending on how much pain you have. And using that in conjunction with this roller, the Deep Blue roller, this is an undiluted Deep Blue roller, which is fantastic for like just rolling. Like you can imagine when you have that soreness in your neck, maybe from staring at the screen and the computer all day, having that screen fatigue, I recommend getting your blue light glasses and then just rub the back of your neck, rub the back of your shoulders, and give yourself that self-love massage in combination with taking those pills. And you'll notice how your body starts to release that tension. And in the oil, there's wintergreen and peppermint, camphor bark, blue tansy, chamomile. So it's incredibly soothing for your body. You can kind of smells a little bit like similar to like a icy hot, only of course this is all delicious essential oils that are integrating with our body that have all of those emotional healing properties as well.
Yeah, I love Deep Blue Robe. I use that a lot with my clients. That is like the go-to. And so I love how they have the pills that you can take internally, and then the next month you'll get the Deep Blue Rub in the Copaiba soft gels, which are great for the hormones too, and the refillable Deep Blue tube. That's awesome. The Aroma Touch Massage Blend, and especially with the work that we do together for the jaw and the neck and the shoulders, this is a great one for self-care to do during the day and also as a ritual before you go to sleep at night.
100%. One thing to note too is that Copaiba soft gels are actually really effective for inflammation, and they're also really good for stress and anxiety. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 there. Copaiba is kind of known as the CBD of essential oils. The only difference is that it's more affordable, it's more effective, and it doesn't have any of the weird stuff with the THC, right? So love that. And then month 3, we have the Deep Blue Soothing Blend. This time it comes in the little bottle, so you could apply this one to a bath. You can make your own blends. It comes with coconut oil, so you can actually, and rollers, so you can make your own blends with the Aroma Touch and the Wintergreen. This is a really nice combo that you can use and make your own rollers, as well as the Past Tense, which is a different roller for pain and for tension, especially, I'm not sure who mentioned head tension, but Past Tense is going to be your BFF. This is one that is a blend of many different oils, but the difference is it has a tang of cilantro in it. So when you roll it along your hairline and along your neck, it's really soothing, and people that love Deep Blue absolutely love the Past Tense. And then it also comes with the turmeric duo caps. And these are basically like the wonder of all of the in modern science and pills. I think it's like doTERRA's best invention thus far. And that's because, have you guys type in the chat yes if you've ever heard to take turmeric for pain or for inflammation and to combine it with black pepper? Type yes if you've ever heard that. And the reason why I love these so much is because you can actually, when you combine the turmerones in the turmeric pills combined with the curcuminoids, which is the herbal formula, so combining the oil with the herbal formula, it actually increases the effectiveness and the absorbability in your body by 11 times, which is huge. So this is so much more effective than black pepper because you're actually getting the whole plant together, which is super neat. And I've never seen anything like this before. So turmeric duo caps are huge in conjunction with all of these other things. And again, same deal. It's $75 a month. And then you get all of these different products, and each month it'll send you the different combo. So you don't even have to worry about it. So easy.
And then you can use those for LRP points also, right?
Exactly. So the loyalty program, which we can get into in just a second, but before we do that, I definitely want to highlight the final kit that is available because I know that is the immunity. And we'll just go over it quickly because I know that isn't everyone's focus on this call, but just to know what's in it. So this one is the same thing, the immune wellness program. And first off the bat, I love that they have the hand soap, right? So the On Guard line, if you're not familiar with that oil, is our powerful immune boosting essential oil that has oils like clove and cinnamon and wild orange. And this is it comes in the little hand pumps and the hand sanitizer spray bottle as well. So that's nice to have when you're going out to the grocery store and then coming home to make sure that you're not disrupting your gut health. A lot of times people are using these like really hardcore antibacterial soaps or these Purells, and they don't actually know that is negatively affecting our gut health. And so using a natural soap, number one, is going to kill all 99% of the germs and bacteria, just like other soaps. The difference is that this is going to work with your flora and fauna because it's from nature, and it's going to actually support your body to boosting your immune system instead of lowering it like some of the other products in the market. Then Purify, which is one that I love to diffuse around the house. This one is great for killing germs and bacteria. Wild Orange, which we've mentioned before, is great to put in your water and to help with those positive mood and positive vibes. And then Toothpaste and Floss, which is so much fun as well. And then month 2, you have the On Guard soft gels. These are the hero when it comes to immune system. When I feel like I'm getting a tickle in my throat, I take a few of those On Guard soft gels that day. And truth be told, I haven't been sick in over 3 years, and I haven't had to take any prescription drugs or even over-the-counter drugs since the time I started with doTERRA. You also have beadlets, which are like little breath mints. Again, your hand sanitizing mist, grapefruit, tea tree, which we know is a powerful antifungal, antiviral, mouthwash, and a tongue scraper, right? As we know that our mouth is a breeding ground for lots of bacteria, so keeping our mouth really healthy is important.
That's amazing. What an amazing month right there.
I know. I get so excited for this one. This is the one that I ordered first just because I think this is just kind of like, maybe it's not like the most important thing, like you're more stressed, but it's also just like practical to have these things around the house, and then you can always add 2 kits together, no worries. And you can be on 2 programs at the same time. For $150, you get all of these amazing products to support your health and well-being. So over here we have month 3. So this is going to be your breathe essential oil. We know that's the respiratory blend. This is also really good for healing of grief, any type of respiratory shortness of breath. We know that when we breathe more deeply, type in the chat 111 if you know that you can take more deep breaths and create a more relaxing environment in your life, right? Breathe is huge. On Guard Touch, this is the roller, which is great for putting on your feet, along the spine, and just having on the go. It's also great for the kiddos. Hand sanitizing mists, again, we've got 2 of those. Frankincense touch. Frankincense is a really powerful antiviral and one that really balances all the chakras and is a great one to have on hand. Oregano, which is known as the antibiotic of all of the essential oils that you really want if you get sick. Oregano is the oil that you want to use to kill the cooties. So that is in the On Guard soft gels, but sometimes it's nice to have it separate. Warning though, it's a hot oil, so don't go putting it directly in your mouth. Then we have the stronger blend. So this one is great. This has become a crowd favorite at my house, and because it has rose and frankincense in it. And I'm sure you've heard from Michelle how powerful rose is, right? And not only for opening our hearts, which is important for many reasons, but also because of its antiviral properties. And then of course you have the On Guard wipes. So these are little wipies that you can use, as well as a sanitizing mist holder, which is super cute to put your sanitizing mist so it can hang off of your bag. So good. Anything you want to say about that stuff, Michelle?
I can't speak highly enough about the stronger blend because it has it's great for balancing the feminine masculine energy. It has the king of all and the queen of all essential oils in it, and cedarwood that's so grounding too. I mean, this one's really great also for body, connecting to your body and just honoring your body with the grapefruit, and boundaries. You know, melaleuca, the tea tree, is really wonderful for that. So this one is really, really great for also self-care if you want to work more on your own self-care, because of the different ways that it affects the emotions, the physical, and your immune system. I think this one is a great one as a starting point for a lot of people. And it's also relaxing and grounding.
100%.
Yeah, there's just so many different things you can do with it.
I know there's so many different things. So how do you get these things, right? So type in the chat yes if you've already heard of the loyalty program and or you've started it, and we'll explain a little bit more about that, what that looks like, right? So for you guys that are just starting out in your accounts, what's super cool is that you get 25% off. That's awesome. So whenever you log in, you order and you can get 25% off. Now, if you would like to up level your health and wellness, you can subscribe to the loyalty program, which is basically doTERRA's frequent flyer program, or we call it frequent oiler program, right? Which basically gets us all of the things that we want, but instead of just getting 25% off, we get points back into our account, 10 to 30% back in points that you can use towards doTERRA dollars. Or, and actually you get your shipping costs reimbursed back in points into your account that you can use towards products. And you can even earn free oils of the month, and you can get all sorts of household things that you normally buy at Target, plus a bunch of things that you probably normally wouldn't buy. Like if you're like me, at least, I go to Target and I buy like pillows and candles and like random things. So you can save your money and not have to get some of those things from Target, and really put that money towards things that you are helpful for your health. So what's really interesting about the loyalty program is that basically you can start it or stop it whenever you want. There's no obligation. The only commitment is to order 1 item per month. And when you're doing the wellness kits, it makes it super easy because they bundle all of that together for you, and then they just send it. So you get the rewards and you get the percentage points back, you get your shipping costs reimbursed, and you're getting everything at a even bigger discount than 25% off. So basically, I love what Michelle is typing right here. Exactly. So if you order, so like, for example, today's October 6th, if you order a wellness kit, let's say you order 2 wellness kits, you want to get the stress kit and you want to get the relief kit this month. That is going to give you pretty close to, if you did that plus 1 other oil or maybe hand sanitizer or something, that would give you 125 points worth of products, and that would give you the free oil of the month, which this month is clove. And every single month they have a different oil of the month that you can get totally for free, in addition to the points that you get back, the free shipping costs reimbursed back into points, all just by ordering from the before the 15th of the month. So I want to show you guys how to actually sign up for that. So it's totally free. It's available for anyone who has an account. And I'm going to just show you my account so that you can see how I have this set up. So because there is another special going on this month too. So you can see here, we didn't actually talk about the doTERRA vitamins, but I do want to touch on those just for a moment because they are incredibly powerful. So you can see here that I have the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack in my cart. And this is something that we order every single month for our family because this is the foundation of our health and wellness. A lot of people don't know that the serotonin in most of our serotonin is produced in our body is actually comes from our gut. And so when we're looking at stress and we're looking at inflammation, we really want to address our gut health and how we can reduce the negative things, right? Or the inflammatory things in our lives and replace that with really powerful antioxidants and powerful essential oils, and those are all in the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So that's your multivitamin, it's your omegas, and your energy complex. So if you're feeling fatigue, as I saw some of you mention before, you're feeling stressed, the Vitality Pack is going to be awesome because it gives you the vitamins and minerals that you need to feel awesome. Yes, so here I have, you can see I have the wellness program here. I added on the kids kit, this breathe stick, mouthwash, and Claricalm, which is for balancing hormones. This is my cart. But what's really cool, right? So if you add your wellness kit to your cart, you can actually customize what you get. So let's just say, you want this, and then you want to add on the Copaiba because you want to try that for stress, or maybe you want the On Guard soft gels. 2 bottles, right? Because maybe you have someone else that's going to be using them. You can just add these on here and you're going to save a ton of money too. So look at this one, for example, Melissa, which is the oil of light, is normally $115, and you can get it for only $92 when you add it to the kit. So definitely look for that customization tab, and then also the same thing with the Vitality Pack. So you can see in mine, I added on a probiotic and also the kids kit, as well as the digestive enzymes, but there's tons of other products that you can add on to your kit. So this is the polyphenol complex is the pain supplement. And then Mito 2 Max is for anyone who has energy issues. You can always add that into your wellness kit there. So you might be wondering, okay, cool. So how do I actually set that up? So let me see. I'm going to just save and process this. I already processed mine this morning, so that's why it looks like that. But I'm going to walk you through how to set it up if you've never set it up before, because it's super simple. So basically what you want to do, and the reason why I had all of that stuff in there is because I wanted to have the 204 point value in my kit so that I ended up getting the free other oils this month, because this month there's a special that in addition to getting the clove oil for free, you can also get your digestive tabs. You can get a free peppermint, a free tamer, which is the kids tummy blend, and there's one more that I'm forgetting that's in there as well, which is super cool. So I'll show you guys that in a second. So basically what you do is you just log in your account. You won't have this here. You'll have a little button that says create new LRP, and you'll just click that here. And then what you're going to do is just pick any date in October. It doesn't really matter what date you pick as long as you process your order before the 15th. So I'll just go ahead and pick the 7th here, and then I'm going to press save date and shop. And then I'm just going to scroll down and see where they have those wellness programs. And then I am going to go ahead and pick let's just say I want to pick the Mind and Mood Kit. So let's say I want that. And then let's say I want to also add on those Copaiba pills, right? And then maybe the diffuser, because I would like another diffuser for my bedroom, which is a super great discount, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then go ahead and put that in my cart, go to my bag, review the order. And you'll notice here that there's this little number that is going to show you what your PV or your point value. Okay. So when you have your point value, if you order over 125 before the 15th of the month, you're going to get the free oil of the month. And in addition to that, if you order 200 points before the 15th of the month, you get 5 free oils this month, which is amazing, right? So let's just say I want to do that, that Lifelong Vitality Pack. So I'm going to just type that in, lifelong vitality pack. Here we go, the 30-day supply. And then maybe I want to add on a probiotic. Great. And this would be a really great start, I would say, to anyone who is going to be dealing with stress or who wants to release stress. This is like an ideal kit for the month. So you can see here that I'm up to 154 PV, which means that I'm going to get that free clove. And if I order a couple more things, I'm going to be able to get all of those oils totally for free. So let's just say I'm going to add in a couple more things to just get that up. So let's just say I want to have a frankincense touch. And then a hand sanitizer, because you can't go have too many of those right now. Oops, I can't type. Where are you? Just pulling up my, okay, let's see here. Well, let's just say I want to get the On Guard throat drops. Those are fun. All right, there we go. So now you can see I have over 209 points. So all I'm going to do is just proceed to checkout. I could also press save date and process on October 7th, and then it will just send directly to me when the night before that processes, right? So here we go. So you can see if I scroll down here, you can see that I'm going to get the Calmer, the Tamer, the Peppermint, and Digescent soft gels for free, as well as a clove, which isn't appearing here, but they'll send that as a free product of the month. And then also what you can see is estimated loyalty points. So just for this order, right, I am spending about $300, but I'm actually going to get back close to $63 in doTERRA points credited to my account, which is super cool because I've been in the program for over a year. So when you first start out, you start out with 10%. So most people would get $20, which I don't know about you, but last time I spent $300 at Target, Target did not give me $30 back for shopping at Target, cash in my hand. So what happens with these points, right, is that they appear, right? You also get your shipping points back. These appear in your cart. If you look at the top, they'll actually appear in your cart that you can use towards future purchases, right? And you can use those anytime that you want. So as you accumulate, you can see I have these reward points here. Let's just say I wanted to use those points. I can do a drop down here, and then I can get some of these products totally for free, right? Just notice as you do that, then your PV goes down. So if you're trying to get the free things, that will affect your PV. So it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. And then every time you want to go in and edit your order, right, you just want to make sure that you delete the things out of the cart that you don't want anymore, and then add the things that you want, the new things, into your cart. But if you subscribe to the programs, which I love, it makes it so easy. You don't even have to worry about it. You just put the wellness kit in your cart, and then each month it'll automatically change for you and send you the products for that 3-month program. So it's super cool. I definitely have to say I've saved so much money doing this. It takes a little bit of time to kind of like figure it out, but I promise you, it's worth the time to figure it out and take the time to really go through how you can start saving money with doTERRA, because chances are you're buying things from, you know, Publix or Target or even Whole Foods that you could be buying through doTERRA, that you're going to actually get so much savings back into your wallet. So anything you want to say about that, Rochelle?
I think it's great. And remember, everyone, to go with your feelings. So if you're feeling drawn to the pain, the stress, the immune boosting, at least, you know, begin with that. And I think for the 2 wellness kits at a time is great, because you also get to use all those, plus you get a free oil of the month, you know, so I think that's really great. And if anybody has questions or you want to go over this again, remember that I'm always here to schedule a phone call with. I'm just a text away. And so any question is always welcome. I'm here as a resource. And Does anybody have any questions right now about anything we went over?
I just had a quick question. So like if I want to gift maybe someone a wellness series, whatever, how would I go about doing that if I'm, given my status as like a new member?
Because you just ordered yesterday, right? On Sunday?
No, I ordered
Last week. Okay.
like a couple
That
of
would have
weeks
been
ago.
September, Jen, Farah.
Yeah.
September you ordered. So this month you can use those and you will
Yeah, and you can order up to 4 in your account. So, and you can ship them to different places. So I'll just share my screen again, how you can change that. It's super easy. Let me just show you how to do that. So I'm going to just share my screen again. So you can actually at the bottom of your account here, it will show you at the bottom where you want to send it. So if you put, you know, like I just changed this to test user as an example of where you can send it, but you can just change the address. So let's just say you wanted to send one to you, then you can log in and create another order and send that one to your friend wherever. And then all you have to do is scroll up here and go to proceed to checkout. And then just go ahead and press your process order, and then it will ship right away. And of course, I changed my cart, so I'm not getting the promotion. But if I had it right, I'd get all of those free oils as well. So and then you just press proceed to checkout, and then it will send directly to the person that you want. So you can send it in the loyalty program. You can send as many orders as you want per month, which is really cool. And there's no penalty for that. You just get more and more points every time you order. So that's really exciting. Or if it's someone like I recommend, because if you're trying to get all the free stuff, maybe order, you know, 2 of the kits and have it sent to you and then just hand deliver it to your friend, just because if it's all in one order, you're going to get more of those freebies if you get up to that 200 PB. So, and I love that you're sharing, because this really is a grassroots revolution. And when one sister helps another sister and teaches her how to live in more empowered and how to really solve some of the issues that we know we're all dealing with. You know, just like Michelle and I, this is the stuff that we live by. We're using this every single day to heal ourselves from the inside out. And I believe that everyone should have rights and the ability to have these products and these tools in their life, because I can't imagine what my life would be like without them. So
yeah, and
so much fun.
Something I wanted to ask you, Jen. Let's just say that Farah would like to order black spruce separately.
Yeah.
This month, and then order a gift for a family member, all in the loyalty rewards program. Do you have to order one time to get the accumulated points, or is it before the 15th? I could order on the 7th, on the 8th, on the 9th, or does it have to be all one day, one time, one order?
So if it's all one day, one time, one order, it's going to just increase the points, right? So if you order a black spruce, that's maybe like 20 points, let's say, you're only going to get your shipping costs reimbursed back on that in points. Whereas if you put the wellness kit with the black spruce and maybe the gift for someone, you might have the chance to get the free clove, or possibly, depending on the point value, you could get those 5 extra oils too. So I recommend trying to compact and add all of your orders together if you can, just because you're going to get more free stuff. But if you need to, like this morning, I actually forgot did this, and then I forgot that I needed a Breathe Touch. So I logged in separately and ordered another Breathe Touch. And you can totally do that too. You can order as many times as you want, but you get more free things when you can consolidate all of your order into one big one.
But you can only ship it to one location. You can't.
Yeah, you can't ship one order to multiple locations. Yeah, parts of the order. They have to be separate, yeah. But it's worth it, right? If you're getting the free digestion, free tamer, free calmer, and the free those 4 free oils plus the clove, that's over $100 worth of free oils. So it's totally worth it to just place your order and then like ship your friends, you know, whatever thing, or make it a point to drop, to stop by their house and drop them, you know, the gift off, just because you're getting $100 worth of free oils. Plus you're getting that, you know, $30 credit in your account that you can use towards free oils later. So it makes much more sense to do it that way.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That was, I even learned a lot right there. Thank you so much, Jen. It's so great.
Yeah, of course. So much fun.
These wellness kits are available. So thank you, everyone. And remember, just message me if you have any questions. My information is down below to schedule the 15-minute call if you want to touch base and have any questions. Definitely, I highly recommend for all members to get on the Loyalty Rewards program. It is a great way to purchase the oils and then get points so that you can have free oils every single month. I love that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank
Great.
you.
Should we close with an oil? Let's just have everybody grab one of your favorite oils, maybe orange or lemon, or maybe the aphrodisiac blend that you got from Michelle, and just close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths and imagine that version of yourself that is carefree, that has less stress, zero pain, feeling light and free. And just anchor in that feeling in your body. Gratitude.
I'm feeling so supported by these essential oils and vitamins and the sprays, you know, the soap, the toothpaste, the floss. All these different products are natural and they are in alignment with what we are. And so our bodies receive it very easily. And that's what I love the most about these oils and the vitamins. And it supports us to keep being what we are. So powerful. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. It's nice to meet you. And we'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye. Thank you.